Hello everyone, this is XanderTuron and I'm back with the Nerfed DLC tournament, losers round 2. This is my match against BaoFei. Obviously I'm doing post-commentary on this because I couldn't do live commentary at the time. Of course I'm doing this quite some time after the recording of the original battle, so I don't remember all the details. Anyway, I am using, what do you call it? Blue Dragon's General. My opponent is using Eurocore General, as you can probably tell from the lobby screen. And obviously we're here on Highway to Seoul. So yeah, I'm doing a pretty standard opener for what or at least standard for me. Leaving my armored CV back at base, sending my infantry CV to whatever to Bravo. And yeah, basically going from there. Going to be focusing mostly on why do I always forget the names of the sectors in this game? I'm terrible at remembering what they're actually called. The ones on the right hand side from my perspective, Delta and Echo or whatever. So yeah, just throwing together some dudes for that. Sending some, the Haebyung 90, along with some JCF Rangers and ATGM team along the kind of the top part of the sector, or the between the two sectors on that road. That's where I want to send them. Because need to make sure you take your entire I have to make sure I take the entire quote unquote my side of that sector, or at least have it infantry in it to occupy it. Otherwise you do run the risk of possibly being outflanked or outmaneuvered, which is not fun. And also got a couple things to put into Charlie as well. OH1 Ninja to run recon for me. And yeah, that's really about it. Fortunately, I don't have to worry about AMX-10 spam in this battle because, well, that's banned. Because it's, the Nerf DLC tournament. Also Nerf Eurocore. And Blue. And Blue Mac. But yeah. Like I said, pretty standard opener. Like, if you've ever seen me play Blue Dragons on this map before, this is, you know what to expect for the most part for this opener. And, yeah. So yeah, just readying up. Or letting my opponent know I'm ready. And here you go. Good luck. Have fun. Or I'm pretty sure that's what I typed out because Power Director 12. Little preview screen is very low resolution. And yeah, here's the best part of all my videos is watching the camera zoom in and out repeatedly, because I'm sure that's fun. And yeah, pretty standard. Now, what was it? I made a mistake with my commentary. I'm not sending the Haebyung 90 to the top part of Delta, or the bottom right corner. I'm sending Sochang Su 85. Yeah, just trying to get all the units I want selected. Yeah, make sure they're all nice and organized. And yep, no ninja has found a gazelle. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll eat that. My ninja is bigger. It is higher up in the food chain. And it likes to miss. To see the P4 PC and whatnot. So I guess I know what CV he has. Go me. Smoke in the middle. Blocking that line of sight. Kind of, as I prefer to not have my Tansem that far forward. It tends to die when I have it that far forward. And in classic fashion, my commanders don't get in the building. Because, yeah, of course they don't. And yeah, Kiyomaru is like, no supporting infantry. Because who needs infantry to support your super heavy? Like, pfft. Taking my rangers into the building. And get those guys unloaded. Milan out in the open. And it's literally just out in the open, so yeah. Trying to drop mortars on it. And yeah, I get my recon out. I have a fair few points accumulated at this point, so get some recon, get an ATGM out there. Or trying to get the ATGM out there, but it sticks to my mouse instead of actually putting down. Oh man, I love KFE 90s. And then, yeah, AML 90. Oh boy. You know, it's going to be an interesting battle when that's being used instead of AMX 10s. Because, you know, AMX 10s are banned. They banned. And yeah, now I'm just like, alright, I need infantry. Lots of infantry. And also I need flank security. Lots of flank security. Because getting flanked is not fun. Let me tell you all about it. And supply truck, preemptive, because, yeah, I'm going to need them. Also, helps to keep my OH1 Ninja supplied with PSAMs. They're like Stingers, but better. Or to specify, they're like Stinger C's, but better. They literally have the same accuracy. They just have one more range increment, so they're quite handy. Not as good as Mistrals, but Mistrals are also far more expensive and not as stealthy. Well, depends on their application. If they're the, you know, the infantry man-pad teams, yes, Mistrals are not as stealthy because they're a 5-man team. Doesn't really matter if it's like a vehicle or helicopter-mounted thing, though. Not quite sure what I popped there. And oh look, Jaeger walking across the open. God damn, I love K200s. They're like Zeldas, but without the guilt of using DLC. And also one less machine gun. Also, I guess for the lulz, you can get, whatchamacallem, Yebi gun or whatever the South Korean reservists are in them. Not nearly as good as Sochung Su-85, but I guess if you really want to save the 5 points, you know, 30% less expensive or whatever. 50% more spam? I don't know. I'll unload the shoe map. I love, this is one of the reasons why I love being on the bottom part of the map, or from, you know, on the start side of the map. It's because I get to put ATGM teams in those buildings. It's amazing. You have so much better access to Echo, in my opinion, because you don't have to deal with the plateau. And y'all should know my opinion on plateaus in this game. And unfortunately my Chumet is spotted, so I should probably get that back so it doesn't get omnommed by a Leopard 2. I find that my Chumats tend to lose effectivity when they're dead. And then, yeah, getting shot up by some, I think it's Commando Para or whatever in there. You know, recon infantry, so they can stay hidden. At least until my Rangers get up close. Then I can introduce them to the K200. K200 says, hello. And then there's some sort of vehicle over there. I think it's like a Leopard 2 or something. I can't remember. Like I said, this video was recorded months ago. Oh god, I'm taking forever to actually get through this goddamn tournament. And oh look, more supply trucks, because I forgot that I had the supply trucks I called out for my Ninja. And it was a Leclerc that's there. Gonna be careful. My Q motor has, was it 1 or no, it's 2 more AP compared to Leclerc, but it has 1 less armor. Yeah, pretty sure. Or yeah, 1 less frontal armor. And same accuracy, worse stabs, because Leclerc gets perfect stabs. It's a hoot. And at this point, I'm like, yeah, let's see if the road is open. And it's better to do something like that with, like a Hachinani Shiki. In case you actually can exploit it, then you have a pretty decent wheeled recon with an autocannon. Because KBA 25s are a hoot. And yeah, need to resupply some things. Because, Red Dragons. quote, tyrannic. And did I just call these guys red dragons instead of blue dragons? Whatever. You know, having low autonomy, you know, that's authenticity. Having bad supply trucks, that's flavor. Anyway. Yeah. Gazelle went kaput, I do believe. I'm not too sure. Tencent took a pot shot at something. And also getting some more JSTF Rangers up there. Need a recon. And also I'm start taking artillery fire. I do not enjoy taking artillery fire, so yeah, I get my own artillery. So I can return the favor. You know, spread the love about. Much like my Chumat team is spreading ATGMs. Also, the K1's there for, you know, extra insurance. And also close range firepower against infantry. That thing is hilarious. It's like a Zelda that costs 9 times as much. Actually costs more than 9 times as much. Zelda's 5 points. That thing's, what, 85? 90? Anyway. Yeah. And I'm feeling pretty confident in my position right now. I think I might want to get a CV out, get that +1 ticking. And also I should probably, you know, secure that forest. And yeah, so yeah, just like, okay, let's maybe stop that from happening. Also, I should probably move up my recon. And my Sochunks are basically all dead. But hey, the K200s are still alive, and that's the important part. Oh boy. And yeah, so I just start spamming the forest. Yeah, queue up some 203 on that forest, see what happens. And I'm like, should I move up my Hachinon Shiki? Move some recon up? And like, turn off everything but fuel. I think, because yeah, there's just a little bit left in that supply truck, so I'm like, yeah, I might as well get him some fuel. Keep the Hachinani, or not the Kiyomaru, topped up. Because, you know, LOL, was it 300, 350 kilometers autonomy? It's flavor. And that's the ATGM team still alive. And taking pot shots at my supply trucks. I think that's a very rude thing to do. Those supply trucks didn't do nothing. Except, you know, resupply my ATGM team that keeps popping his vehicles. Anyway, so you see BaoFei did cap whatever that objective is, Foxtrot or something. Or Golf. I think it's Golf. Whatever. And he's taking a +1, but hey, I also have a CV out to there, so all good. And yeah, send those back to resupply, because having an FOB is fun. And I'm also like, hey, I have a bunch of points. Let's cap that objective. And then yeah, K1's going at it with the Leopard 2. And then artillery shell directly on top of my Chumat. Oh boy. I go through those things like candy. And I take out the Leopard 2, but my K1's pretty shot up in the process. My big thing is because I was sort of planning on maybe trying to do a push over in Delta, or whatever the object, the middle one is. So I'm like, I don't know, he has a Leclerc somewhere in that forest, so yeah, I'm gonna see if I can stun it up a bit. Also, I'm like, oh, these JSTF Rangers are not in a useful spot whatsoever. And here come the command infantry. Gotta get those caps up. I'm pushing rookie numbers right now. Gotta push them up. Pump up those numbers. And also my K200s are spotted. So, you know, they're eating artillery fire. And I'm like, yeah, he probably has stuff in there. Let's drop some howitzers on it. Because howitzers are fun. And then something driving down the road. Chumat's going after it. I'm like, I think I need better line of sight down that road, so I move my Hachinon Shiki up, which, yeah, it's not really doing much right now. Actually, can't remember what artillery my opponent's using. I don't think it's a Caesar. Oh, yeah, also my Hachinon Shiki found some friends. And there's some Jaeger. And then yeah, just gonna put the command of tree in that little line of trees right there. And oh look, Commando Para. Spotting my dudes. But they walk down to the open and are now getting shot up. And then I accidentally double tapped my hotkey on the howitzers. And my 10 cents getting smoked off. Moving up my K1s. I'm feeling pretty good here. Because trying to assault across Echo is usually pretty annoying. Usually, not always. And he's just dropping smoke. I'm not gonna say haphazardly he's blocking off some of my stuff, but he's not really blocking it too effectively, to be honest. And I'm like, no, let's probe up a little bit. See if you have anything immediately available shooting at me in Gulf. Stick my head out, see if it gets blown off, you know. Pretty standard stuff. And that GM's running low, so hey, supply truck. I'm like Oprah with the supply trucks. You get a supply truck, you get a supply truck. Everyone gets a supply truck because it's Blue Dragons and we have shit autonomy. And oh look, Jaeger. And now I think that's a 1390, judging by the rate of fire. Could be an AML-90. And oh look, Leopard 2A4. Good thing I have this here Peace Pheasant. Also, my Chumat died. Again. I think it ate a howitzer. And I see a P4 moving up, like, okay, I'm just going to preemptively aim into that objective. Also, my, whatchamacallit died. Short arrow. Kinda lame. And my Chumat comes so close to getting it. But alas, I get to live with not killing it. And yeah, drove my KFE-25 too close, got popped. And I'm like, oh, Leclerc, I have a bunch of points, let's get a Peace Pheasant. And hopefully I can keep that spotted. Also move up that Kumaro, because right now it's just pulling CV security. Not the most glorious thing for the 170 point super heavy. Or almost super heavy. See, the Kumaro is awkward like that, because 20 frontal armor is just not enough. Of course I lost line of sight on Leclerc, but hey, 2A4 is an acceptable alternative. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let's actually get command of tree over here now. Because I'm like, I figured, you know, he smoked off a bunch of things, he pushed up some units, I killed them. I think I'm good here. Of course, I'm still getting howitzered. It happens. You know, some days you just eat some 203mm shells to the face, and then keep eating them. It happens. It happens. And I'm like, alright, let's push some dudes up. Also, I did get the CV, so go me. Taking at, I think, +1 at the moment. Gotta get that +2 though. You don't got +2, you ain't got shit. Or something like that, I don't know. Your mileage may vary on that. And Vab tries to go toe-to-toe with the KFE-25 and loses. I'm like, ooh, I can move up my Chumat. Push those ATGMs forward. Also, these guys are still getting wrecked by like a 1390 or whatever. So yeah, JSDF Rangers. Something I can hide in a hedge. And I see the Jaeger moving up, so like, alright. I got M110s. I'm sure they will enjoy being used. Because, you know, artillery adds dignity to what would otherwise be an ugly brawl. And my poor K1s that just keep getting rocked by artillery. And of course my K1s bumble fucking through buildings because, yeah. Of course it is. And then, yeah, you're caught in the open by K200s. Always a hoot. And yeah. Not a whole lot else to say about this. Battles. Going pretty well for me at this point. Have +2. No. I'm pounding a Leclerc. Here, I'm always about to say hello with a side shot. It's always satisfying to side shot damn you super heavy with your own. My poor Chumat. And that is GG. And, yeah, that's really about it for that battle. Not a whole lot else to say. It's pretty conventional fight, you know, had the benefit of not having to deal with AMX 10 RCs is always nice. Definitely made it a lot easier for me to be aggressive with my recon and other such units, you know, without having to worry about getting popped by AMX 10s. Because those things are fun and well balanced. Thank you, Eugen. And, yeah. So that's that battle. Kind of shorter one, not a whole lot else to say. Like I said, it's not the most exciting. But hey, Blue Dragons is always fun. Great deck, fun to use. Not the greatest though, you know. The best way to describe it, it has some nice toys, but for the most part it's just average. You know, it has a lot of average things. And yeah, that's all the footage that it was recorded. So now you have like a black screen or whatever, so I'll just call it here. I'm XanderTuron, and this was my first match against BaoFei in the second, or losers round 2 of the Nerfed DLC tournament. Wow. I'm out of it. And, yeah. You guys have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care now.